AI can do almost anything these days. It can write your emails, coach your mental health, answer your deepest questions, and even preach a sermon. But the question is, should it? I'm not here to tell you AI is evil. I use it. I'm a software developer. I built the application with AI features. It's a remarkable tool. But as a Christian, I think we need to have an honest conversation about where we draw the line, because the line is getting blurry quite fast. According to Harvard Business Review, therapy and personal guidance is the number one use of ChatGPT in 2025. Think about that for a second. When people have their biggest questions about purpose, meaning, identity, pain, the first place we might turn to is an AI. And I want to gently sound an alarm here, because the first commandment says, I am the Lord your God, you shall not have other gods before me. Be careful what you make your single source of truth. When it comes to the big questions of life, God should be the first place you turn, not the last resort after the algorithm couldn't help you. Now, does that mean every question? No, asking AI for a direction to nearest McDonald's is fine. You don't need 3 days of fasting and prayer for that, at least not for the directions. Maybe for the question of why you keep ending up there and eating bad food, but that's a topic for another video. But here's a specific warning I want to give. Do not use AI to preach to you or interpret the scripture or explain God's word to you. And equally, be careful about using it to preach and explain the word to others. The second thing I would warn against is to help you find your identity. God already has the answer to the question of who you are. That question belongs to Him, and it always has. Here's the problem. When you let AI be the one who tells you who you are, when you look to it for validation, for self-understanding, for guidance, you're looking in the wrong direction. You're asking a mirror to show you something it was never built to reflect. Let God be the one answering the question about who you are and your identity, because He is the only one who can provide an answer to that question. Third thing I would recommend against is using it to communicate with others. A growing number of people are using AI to write their text messages, comfort their grieving friends, and navigating their difficult conversation. I would advise you to not do that, because here's what gets lost. When your friend is going through something devastating and you send them a perfectly worded message that AI wrote, they are not receiving you, they are receiving a simulation of care. And we are already in the middle of a loneliness pandemic, as we talked about in the previous video. The last thing we need is to make human connection even more hollow. The vulnerability, the imperfect wording, the fact that you sat with it and tried. That is the message. Don't outsource that. Jesus was asked which commandment is the greatest, and he said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. Notice that all three of the things we talked about today live inside that answer. Your source of truth, your identity, your relationship. These cannot and should not be automated. You could use this video as an intro for your small group. Free questions available at SmallGroupCorner.com for discussion about truth, identity, relationship, and other things, of course. Hit that subscribe button and remember to take time to pray. And here you have 30 seconds right now.